Speaker Elby.
Good afternoon. I'm a child of the 80s, and growing up in the Coachella Valley, I never realized how much history we actually have here. Just a few miles down the road from us, we have an estate called Sunnylands. It was a child vision of Walter and Leonore Annenberg. Walter was a publisher, philanthropist, and ambassador for the Reagan administration. He established, or you could say came up with, published the magazine 17 that a lot of our teenagers, or we might have read when we were younger, in 1944. He's also the media mogul that came up with TV Guide, and that's where he earned most of his money. His wife, according to the Washington Post article dated March 13th of 2009, the hostess arts patron aided late husband in philanthropy. Leonore graduated from Stanford University in 1940. Walter was her third husband. So she came from a lot of money previously in her two marriages also. She was also the chief of protocol for 1 year for the Reagan administration, in where she was in charge of arranging like steak dinners and trips for the administration. I am going to show you how Sunnylands came to be, historical and political importance of the retreats that are held there, and the Annenberg Foundation Trust at Sunnylands that was established by Walter and Leonore. Vanity Fair article of April 2012, pages 202 and 210. Bob Colacello said that Walter named the estate after his parents' summer retreat in the Pennsylvania Pocono Mountains. So this is Sunnylands, and it was designed by A. Quincy Jones. It's a 25,000 square foot, what they call a mid-century modern home, and it was completed in 1966. The www.sunnylands.org website says the interior designers are William Haynes and Ted Graber. And the Annenberg Foundation Trust brochure that they hand out when you go there says it has over 200 acres with a 9-hole golf course, 11 lakes, a tennis court, a swimming pool, and the mausoleum where Leonore and Walter are actually interred. People who visit the estate and the reasons for their visits are of really great historical and political importance. There's a 22-minute film that they show called A Place Called Sunnylands, and it's where they call the Camp David of the West. That's how important they consider it. There's been 7 presidents that have visited. The New York article, A Retreat for the Rich and Powerful, is opening its doors to the world, dated 1/24/2012. Talks about how President Reagan spent 18 years in a row succession at Sunnyland on New Year's Eve. They had really great, big, important parties in Hollywood. All kinds of people attended there. The film also states that President Nixon delivered his 1974 speech of the Union message on Sunnylands. On another note also, President Nixon, when he resigned, actually retreated to Sunnylands and spent some time there where he was away from the public. So they were really good friends, and they were able to provide their friends with a lot of privacy when it was needed. Another president that visited here, like I said, spent 18 years in New Year's Eve there, was President Reagan. And there was a speech by Soviet Union President Mikhail Gorbachev that he actually saw in the room called the Room of Memories, and then he replied to his speech from Sunnylands. So I hope you're understanding how much historical importance there actually is here. The same prior article also refers to the royal house guests. It's not just presidents attended there. We had Queen Elizabeth II with Prince Philip who visited. Actually, she had lunch there. And then Prince Charles, Prince Andrew, Prince Edward also visited. And since Walter was the ambassador to Great Britain, Prince Charles mentioned to him when he visited there, he's like, you left all of this to go to England? You know, kind of like something in the desert, nice weather, to go to England where it rains a lot, it's really cold. So it just goes to show how people viewed the estate. They thought it was really a wonderful place. The Japanese Prime Minister in March of 1990 was invited by George Bush Sr. to the dinner. It's one of the very few times where there was an official state dinner that was not in the White House. The website, which I last accessed on the 1st of March 2013, talks about the permitted programs that Sunnylands is now able to do. With the passing of Walter and Leonore Annenberg, they set up the Sunnylands Annenberg Estate Foundation. And what they have tried to do, here's some of the examples, is they have certain programs that they are permitted and retreats to do there. So it's very directional. They are allowed to do a bipartisan, binational group, which can strengthen U.S. and Mexico relations. That's one of the recent ones that I've had there. They also have a lot to do with educational. Melissa and Bill Gates were frequent visitors there, and they had a mass strategy group that they were able to convene. There's the most recent one called the Annenberg Drive Commission. He is also talking about the focus on trade. So there's a lot of really important retreats still happening there. In addition to the estate and the retreats, the foundation also set up what's called Sunnylands Center. Here you have a picture of the lobby, and it incorporates a lot of the art that the Annenbergs like to collect. And it talks about, and it also has a lot of desert landscaping. It's based on a Lisa Van Gogh painting, and it shows, and it likes to not just show, but also demonstrate about sustainability in the desert. So they have a lot of really unique programs, and like irrigation and solar panels, so that they show a conscious use of all our resources, which is something that the Annenbergs like to promote. So in conclusion, I've talked about the background of the Annenbergs, of the estate, how it came to be, the type of people and the topics of discussion that occurred, and looking forward to the future. The Annenberg Estate at Sunnylands also provides a place and direction for future retreats and for the future itself with the sustainability of the estate and the center.